Hello, everybody, and welcome. It is that time of the year, the closing time of the year. Everyone knows that song, right? Closing time. So, we don't have too many more of these fragrances left in us, but we got a couple more, and this one is going to be dedicated all to clones. So, I got some fragrances here that are all clones of something, and I'm sure you're going to recognize some of them. All these are going to be blind testings for me. I've never seen or sampled any of these, so I'm excited to try these out. Let's just get right into it. By the way, I don't know if any of you know this, but I put every fragrance that's going to be in these videos in the description, so if you ever just want to hop around and try to recall a fragrance review or just see if the video is something that you think you're going to be interested in, click on that description. It's always going to be there. Let's start off with what I've been told is disgusting fragrance, and this is going to be Oud Mood. And for those of you who have followed my other fragrances, you might be thinking, but you tried Oud Mood. Your judgment was off then. Is your mind off now? And it's not just my judgment. This is the Elixir. Now, people, including you all, have been very vocal about your dislike of oud, liking it to wet dog, and this apparently takes it a step further. Now, I don't mind oud. With that being said, it's not a fragrance or a fragrance profile that I flock to. It's not that I wanted this. It is that the price was right. It was like $13. I figured, let's try it. Some reviews said it smells like dog feces. I'm interested to see if that is true. No. If there's one thing that I will say I really like about these oud moods is the box. I think the box is great. The bottle's great too, but this is a clone of Oud Satin Mood by Mason. I believe it's Mason. And like I said, I like these boxes. Packaging's not really a box, is it? And here it is now. What is an elixir? For those of you who don't know what an elixir is, it's absolutely okay. An elixir is sort of soaring in popularity right now. An elixir is an amplified floral note, so they take the floral notes, the woodsy notes or whatever, earthy tones, and they amplify it and they call it an elixir. So, I don't know what's amplified in this guy, but I'm interested to try it. It looks exactly like Oud Mood, except it just says Elixir on it. Let's try it and see if this smells like dog feces. And that I do know what that smells like, because I've had 4 dogs until just recently. Unfortunately, I had to put one down. Of course, it was like one of the best ones too. That's always how it goes. I have a snake, and he's evil, and he's gonna live forever, but the sweetest pets are always the ones gone earliest, and it's heartbreaking, really is. But oh, I'm only gonna spray this one time, because if it smells as awful as people say it does, I don't want to inundate my room with it. I do these videos in my office, and it's quite small. My office is quite small, so this is 5 months old. I don't know if it's had the opportunity to mature yet, but let's see. test it for a little bit. I can see the earthiness, the woodsiness, the oud. Acrewood is what it's called, so I can definitely get it, but I'm definitely not getting the full in-your-face picture based on the fact that I'm getting just a super huge alcohol burn. So let's come back to that in a little bit. Next, this is gonna kind of be a weird one because this is actually a lady's fragrance. Givenchy Inedit is one of my favorite fragrances, not only perfumes, but fragrances. I really like it, and one of my favorite lines by Lattafa is their Fakar. They did a Y clone, they did a 1 million parfum, and they did a Inedit, and we're gonna try that now. And this is white. And I'm excited about this one. I'm real excited. And here we go. There's nothing overly fancy about it. I'm glad I didn't open this vertically. Look at this. You can see the cap is off. Just some slight packaging errors that are unfortunately very common with Lattafas. But is it the end of the world? No, it's not the end of the world, so I'm not going to judge it too harshly off that. Let's just try it and let's see what we think. True story, I was in an Ulta, and before I leave the store, I always spray my favorite scent before I leave on me. And I grab landed it, and I had no idea it was perfume, and I smelled great. No regrets. And you know what? I got compliments on it too, so yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this a unisex scent? I don't think so. I think I was just straight up wearing women's perfume, but let's see. Yes. Yes. Go buy this right now. Beautiful, floral, citrus, opening, warm, sugary, sweet, feminine. Oh, there's like this cherry or something in the top note. Oh my gosh, why didn't I wait so long to open this? I stick by it. Black opium over red. Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, arguably unisex though. Libre Intense. And the Inedit. I don't like necessarily what they call it. It's not Rouge, but they have another version of the Inedit. And I guess you could say Angel Share, because that does lean a little feminine. But those are my top 5 perfumes or ladies, and I love it. That was so good. Oh my gosh, I want to leave that, but that might be the winner. Alright, my next one, again from the house of Lattafa, and that's it. Once we do this, we're done with Lattafa. I didn't realize Lattafa was half of it, but I have 3 out of 4. I've had 4 out of 4. I just haven't opened it yet. We're gonna complete my collection today, and it is from Lattafa's Badee Oud line, and this is Oud for Glory. Oh, whatever. Our first challenge of the day. it's a little discombobulated, but it opens up like this. And you can just take this guy right out. And it usually comes with, though I don't see it, it usually comes with a little pamphlet that tells you the notes, but I don't see it. It's the first one that I've ever gotten that doesn't have that. Interesting. So this is a clone of Initio's Ode for Greatness, Ode for Glory, not necessarily the most original, but it communicates the point. And I have Sublime Amethyst, which is the purple one, and then I also have Honor and Glory, which is the white one. So this is my last one for the Badee line. I saw the other day on Amazon that they have all four, I believe, on sale for $75, which I actually think is a good deal. Except Amethyst sucks, in my opinion. It's a clone of another Initio fragrance. Okay, let's try this. Ew, there's stuff on the nozzle. What would be on the nozzle? What is this? I don't know, but this would make really good noises. I think that was one of those pre-packaged lens wipes that I let dry. I don't know. Do I even work here? I don't. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see what Initio's Ode for Greatness smells like, because I have never sampled Initio. I think Initio is just not for me. Okay. Vibrant, sweet. Definitely you have that ode in the base there, bringing it home. Making it woodsy, making it feral. Making it masculine. It's a very masculine fragrance. I'm gonna let that dry. Interesting. I don't hate it. And that was gonna be my concern, was when I tried Amethyst, I legitimately hated it. I'm like, get this garbage away from me. I actually didn't mind that. I'm gonna just see what happens when it dries down. So far, everything has been EDP concentrations. I'm excited. I'm gonna save the best one for last. So, a couple of months ago, I got an Armaf clone called Mandarin Sky, and I believe that one was a clone of Jean-Paul Gaultier's Scandal. Though to me, it opens up very similar to Fame by Paco Rabanne. So, I came across some more from that same line, and I said, you know what, Mandarin Sky grew on me. I didn't like it at first, but it grew on me, and let's try some more. So that's what I did. I got 2, and the first one we're gonna do is the white one, Armaf Odyssey for men. White. So, this I really liked because the price, and oftentimes if I see something that's a good deal, not at the Temu haul, but I do want to know that there's a chance that I'll like it. Goodness, the whole darn thing's coming out. So that's the first thing that differentiates it. When I got Mandarin Sky, it has like a koozie on it. So I thought this would be like rubber or something. No, this is glass. Is it glass or is it plastic? It sounds like glass to me, so the price was right and I liked the way that it looked. Freeze frame. This is supposed to be a clone of my favorite fragrance, one of my favorite fragrances of all time, Stronger With You by Armani. Now, I do have that one, and I should be able to tell you pretty quick whether it's a yes or a no. Let's see. Weird atomizer. 1, 2. I don't like that, man. Them first sprays. No. So judgmental. No. No, that is not Stronger With You. To be fair, when I was on Fragrantica, they said that it reminded them of Stronger With You. It's not rich, complex, it's not boozy. What it smells like instead to me is it smells like The Most Wanted by Azaro. Fresh, fruity, in your face. Almost kind of like Myself as well from the EDP from East Central. Myself. Fresh, fruity, bergamot, fire. That's really good. That's really good. That's strong stuff. Is that Stronger With You? I don't get it. I'm not getting it, but let's see. Once it dries down. And as promised, I said that we would be sampling 2 Odysseys. And I meant it. I don't break a promise. This is black. Now, this I'm pretty interested in as well. Again, this is Armaf, but Sterling Perfumes is the one that actually makes this guy, and Sterling Perfumes is the one that also made the white one, obviously, and Sterling Perfumes is the one that made Très Nuit, which is the Green Irish Tweed cologne, and I adore that one. So let's try it out. For the 7-ounce, and I guess I should say where I got these from. I got these from Joma Shop, and I said what they. So, but like, I guess I got 7 ounces to spray here. This is supposed to be a clone of Tom Ford's Noir Intense, I believe. Noir Extreme. Noir Extreme. And I don't know how I feel about Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. It's one of the cheaper Tom Ford fragrances. Cheap and Tom Ford don't go together, but one of the less expensive ones. But someone told me that tobacco these Odysseys right off the bat, they don't have that alcohol burn. I'll give you another look at it. Unlike the spice bombs, this kind of looks like just a canteen, which is, I don't know why you'd really want it to look like that, but okay, I actually am getting a little bit of that tobacco and tonka bean. It is present, it's buttery, I definitely get that tonka bean kind of hit, which is waxy, complex and subtle at the same time. I mean, it's a bean. If you smell the bean, you get it. But this goes far beyond that. This has some underlying notes, some sweetness, some pungency. I actually really like this. I saw this fragrance on a top date night fragrance, and shit, I might have to steal that from that. Make one of my own lists. That's real good. Let's let that dry down and we'll come back to it. I got one more for us to talk about today, and it's from the House of Armaf. So I did three Lattafa, 3 Armaf. That's kind of funny. And this is from their Club de Nuit line, and this is Untold. This is their clone of Fakar. Again, by Sterling, and I've said some mixed things about the Club de Nuit line in my day, but one thing that I've never said about them is that they're garbage. They're not. They are good quality sillage. I really liked it, just wasn't my jam. Club de Nuit Intense, the Aventus clone, I liked it, wasn't really my jam. Milestone fragrance clone of Elixir by Creed, definitely wasn't my jam, but nobody, especially me, can disagree and say that it's a cheap fragrance, because it's not. It reeks of being expensive, fine, classy, and this, I hear, between this and Armaf's Rouge, and I can't remember what the other one is, Red maybe, but are the best Fakar clones. Do I like Fakar? I do. I do like Fakar. So, as with every little Club de Nuit, you get a little card there. And we got the coolest Club de Nuit bottle by far. It's not even close. You can actually see through it, but it is iridescent. It's a rainbow, sparkles in the light, changes colors. I love this so much. The gold cap is matte, so it kind of has a yellow kind of vibe to it. Now, as I said, I have Fakar clones. I hear this one is better than all of them, so I want to try it. I like Fakar. I got nothing against Fakar, so let's go ahead and give it a shot. Oh, there's another 2-hitter. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I will say, as you get older, and not even as you get older, just as you progress through your fragrance journey, or I think a lot of people watching this probably don't even collect fragrances, don't even care, they just find this content relaxing, which, welcome, welcome, welcome. Love to have all of you on board, no matter what your journey is. But as you go on your fragrance journey, is phenomenal. That Barakat from Fragrance World is a little bit more surface area. It's not rich and complex. It doesn't hit you the same as this. It's fruity, it's floral, it's energetic, it's sophisticated, it's nice. I definitely think it leans feminine, but that's not to say that that's it. Full circle. You're done. Only women can wear this. Men, if you want to rock it, go for it. You can do it. You can do it. So that's really good, and I'm glad I picked it up. I forgot to say. I picked that up on a Choma Shop Black Friday sale, and I got $20 off. So it went from 50 to 30, and I thought that was a pretty decent deal. So I snagged it. Okay. We've done our initial reactions. Now it's time to go back, check out the dry down, and give these guys a rating. Let's start first. Oud mood. I just know some of y'all in the comments are gonna be like, -52. Okay, let's see if I agree with you. Okay, I'm definitely picking up on that feces vibe. The thing with Oud mood is it's so oud forward. And when I'm talking about oud forward, you might be like, well, yeah, dum-dum, it's in the name. No. Whenever you have oud in a fragrance, you put in the mids and the base, you hide it. You use it as an accessory. Not this. This is oud in your face all day, every day. Boom. And I know people aren't gonna like that. It's just oud. It's just oud. I don't know why, and I don't know what it reminds me of, because I was not a child growing up in the Middle East. I grew up in Southwest Florida, but it reminds me of my childhood, and I don't know what smell takes me back there, but it's weird, y'all. It's weird. What do I give it? 6 out of 10. I can't recommend fragrances like that because I know how divisive they are, but I might layer that with something. I don't know. Next, Fakar. And this is the one that I thought was a shoo-in for first. Let's try it out. To be honest, I think every single Fakar that I've had has one top. I can't suggest Fakar enough. It's not projecting as much as I would have liked it to. It's lost a little bit of its pungency, and I gave it a good spray, so I don't know why. It's keeping its base. It's sweet. It's citrus. It's got that kind of cherry vibe going on with rich, complex floral notes, but it's just not performing the way I wish it would. Yikes. That's a curveball, because the real land in it will last you 6 hours. You'll have pigeons dropping from the sky above you, because the freaking ozone layer has been destroyed above you from the scent trail. So that's disappointing. I give it an 8.5 because of that, unfortunately. So we have left room for these guys to come in and win it. And I don't think it's gonna be this one, but this is Oud for Glory, which is the clone of Oud for Greatness by an issue. You know, I'm actually liking this more and more as it dries down. Would I wear this on anything more than just a test? I don't know. I can't see myself wearing this, but it's not bad, and I certainly wouldn't want to dissuade anybody from buying it. It's just that oud is still front and center, and I can pick it up, and it's not as well blended as I would have liked. It'd be interesting to see what happens when it sits, but it's okay. It's okay. 7 out of 10. Next is Odyssey Homme. This is my fragrance clone of Stronger With You, allegedly. That ain't no stronger with you, man. I tell you that right now. This is a clone of the Most Wanted. Straight up. Straight up. And it does a dang good job of it. I gotta say, now the Most Wanted is not my greatest and my most favorite profile. There was a time that I left Ulta spray in that bad boy. I picked it out of every fragrance in there, so I do like it. It is complex, it's rich, it's savory, but it's sweet. Fruity, for sure, very fruity, but also complex and masculine. So, I like it. I really do like it. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. I'll have it tie for the lead right now. Next. This is Odyssey Homme Black. And this is my clone of Noir Extreme. So I actually really like this, and I'm gonna give this a 9 for this reason. It's complex, it's subtle, it's sweet. Yeah, I definitely see this date night fragrance, going out fragrance, professional. It smells masculine, it smells tough, but it also smells rich. It smells like you have money. It smells like you're a bad man. You know, it smells like you got a pair hanging and swinging side to side when you walk in. Man, it's a power play business fragrance. I think if more people wore that instead of Great Aventus, I think that is your CEO scent, and I'm gonna give that a 9 for that reason. I think it's really good. We got last, but certainly not least, we have Club de Nuit, Untold, and to its credit, I'm gonna show you this paper. You can still see all the oil residue. So this has the highest oil concentration, I would say, in all of the fragrances so far. And what that means is it's gonna last longer. In theory, it'll project better. It's higher quality. This is an incredible fragrance, and if I was grading Baccarat, I might have to grade it differently, but I'm grading this off of its relativity to Baccarat, and it hits it. It hits it so well. I think knocks it out of the park, and so, man, I gotta give that a 9.5. That is solid, solid work by Club de Nuit, and it's actually making me reconsider not putting Baccarat in my rotation. I might have to put Baccarat in my rotation. It's that good. So we have our winner, Club de Nuit, Untold, followed by Odyssey Homme, followed by Odyssey Homme White Edition, and a tie between that and Fakar. It's really good. Really good. Really good. No surprise, Oud Mood Elixir comes in last, and I can't tell you a single thing that they did between that and the other Oud Mood. It's the same. So, I hope you all have enjoyed this. I 100% recommend these top 4 fragrances. Some of them very affordable and good Christmas